What's up? My name is The Soloist. I come from Jersey City, New Jersey. Started writing when I was about 14. And a lot of my music deals with everyday life, you know, all the obstacles we face, all the trials and tribulations we go through. So for any new fans watching, just check out my music. Ever since I can remember, I used to be an artist on the drawing side of things. And I always used to see everything as art, whether it was cooking, making music, you know. And when my dad passed, as I said before, in '94, that was the year Illmatic dropped. And I said, I draw, but I'm not really expressing myself through the drawing. You know what I mean? It's like you draw, but people are gonna get what they get out of it in different ways. When you're writing the poetry, that's when people are really gonna see exactly what you're saying. You know what I mean? So I just started writing poetry. I didn't have money for beats. I didn't know anything about, you know, networking with artists or anything. I just bought a $30 recorder. I started recording my voice with the poetry with a beat playing in the background from a boombox. And then I just started sharing it with my friends. They started giving me props and stuff. And then once I started using the computer and started networking with people, I started meeting different cats from all over the world. There was a Pizza Hut around my neighborhood back in the day. It's not even there anymore. They used to have actual parties on the weekends where they had the pizza and stuff. And then somebody threw a beat on, and I had the poetry in my head, but I never really did anything live. You know what I mean? So somebody just told me, go up, because everybody used to hear that I used to draw and I used to write. So they just said, just go up and do it. And I spit this like corny freestyle. I don't even remember it, you know, and it gave me that motivation and inspiration to keep doing it, because I saw the feedback from the crowd, and that was just beautiful to me, you know. A lot of people were kind of negative in a way, I'm not gonna lie, because especially when it comes to underground, which is what I'm proud to be a part of, I feel like there's not enough money put into it, there's not enough money going out, and people are gonna always judge you on your money-making abilities when it comes to family, like, because they're worried. They love you. They want to see you support your family. They want to see you support yourself. So, you know, they always used to say like, oh, but, you know, where's the money? You know, like, you're doing all this stuff, but the money will come, you know, just like I never thought I would get on, an interview with a hip hop site, or it all comes together one day. You know what I mean? I look to the younger generation and I try to pick and choose who's doing the right thing and who reminds me of myself when I was out there and I was hungry. So there's a lot of hungry cats out there that I could help. And when you inspire others, it inspires you. My fiance had passed away in January, you know, and then everything else in life that tackles you, it's like you keep falling down. So once you see all that going on, sometimes you just want to stop. But I just kept going, man. And you know, that's part of my music. My music is going through pain, putting it down on paper, recording it, and letting the world hear it. So if I wasn't going through anything, I wouldn't be able to write, because that's who I am. I'm the soloist. Like, you can't get any fucking crazier than that, calling yourself the soloist. You know what I mean? You're just in your own world, and you want everybody else to be a soloist, to realize that we're all individuals. You know what I mean? And that's what my name is about. You know what I mean? It's not that I don't do collabs or anything, or that I don't work with anybody else. I take my music equipment very seriously, and I gave my MPC, I had just bought it. I gave it to Trillian from Serbia. He's one of my producers, and he's my engineer. You know, he engineers all of my music, and he works with a lot of guys out there. And I gave him the MPC, and it wasn't for people to say, oh wow, the soloist is like, he's giving stuff away, he's so fucking cool, let me listen to his music. No, it was like, I saw him doing beats, and in Serbia, he's going through a lot, you know, it's kind of tough living over there. Like, we take a lot of shit for granted here, New York and Jersey, but we have it a lot easier than a lot of people in other countries. That's why they love hip hop so much. So I'm proud of myself for being able to put my pride to the side and my material possessions and just give it back to somebody that can really use it and benefit from it. But at the same time, I gave that to him, but think about everything he's giving back to people by using that equipment and putting it to great use, because I don't really want to make beats anymore. I produce for a few people, but I really want to focus on the writing aspect of it. You know what I mean? I just want them to be able to, I don't really want them to recognize the music right now, because obviously that's not really going to happen as much as when you're not here on this earth. Have you noticed? It's like anytime somebody passes on to the next life, or whatever you believe in, it's on you, to each his own. Whoever passes on, that's when everybody really gets their lyrics. So I want people to really remember me for what I wrote and what I recorded when I'm no longer here. I don't really want them to pay attention to me now. Just don't worry about it. You'll get it when I'm not here anymore, man. You're going to get every single thing that I've ever said. And it's really going to strike you deep in the heart. And that's what my whole style's about.